Hi, this is Dorothy Lee from Crafting by Design Inspirations. How you all doing today? Today I just wanted to share a tip with you, and I'm hoping that um, this will help you in your crafting journey. Um, I'm not sure if others do it this way, but this is the work. This is the work flow that I take when I want to make batch labels, and these labels here. And you notice they're different. They're different labels. And this is how I do it. And I'm going to take you through the process, and also I'm going to attach a cheat sheet for you so you can follow along. And this will help you make batch labels of different sizes for your craft and for your greeting cards. All right, so here we go. The first thing you're going to want to do is gather your tools. So your tools will consist of your die cutting machine, your 2A plates, your magnetic plate, and your cardstock. The cardstock you want to start out with, and you could change cardstocks over time whenever you're ready. It basically has to do with dark and light. The dark cardstocks you're going to use for your light labels like this, whether they be yellow, white, or whatever the case is. You use a dark cardstock. But for your black labels, if you making black labels, I didn't do these, but if you have black labels, you need to do this on white or light cardstock. All right, in order to produce the black labels with the white words on it. All right, so I'm hoping that makes sense to you. All right, so to get these, I use white cardstock. And where's my cardstock? So here we go. This is my second time doing this video, by the way. It came out perfect at the end, and then when I looked at the beginning, I was like, oh man. But anyway, here we go. Black cardstock. All right. So what you're going to do is, let's move the stuff out the way, and I'm gonna try to explain it without repeating every step, because like I said, I'm leaving you with the cheat sheet. All right, so what you're going to do is take your embossing machine, right? And you're going to take your magnetic sheet, and you're going to get your labels, right? Because this is my skeleton. I have a whole bunch of these with different labels on them. And some of them I save, some of them I don't need to save. At the same time, what I have on my computer is permanent. I could just go and print them out. But you'll see the process. So here we go. You have your your magnetic sheet, right? And I'm gonna place these on here. All right. So put them right back where they were. And you want to make sure they're straight. That's important, because when you upload it to your software and you're putting your words in, your greetings in, you don't want a crooked label and then you're putting a greeting in, and now you got to adjust your greeting to make sure it's straight. So it's best to do that now up front than wait until it's less of a headache when you do this. I hope I'm explaining this right. All right. So this is how it's going to look. All right. Because normally you will make it in one label at a time. I had to find a method because this one label at a time was not working for me, and it just wasn't working. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the sheet and I'm gonna cover it, and I'm gonna run it through my impress. Once I run it through that, you're gonna get a skeleton. All right, the skeleton will be all black. This was cut out of, that's why it's white. It will be all black, like this. Once you cut it out, it'll look like this. Then you're gonna take this and you're gonna put it on the bed of your printer, and you're gonna scan it into your computer. Once you scan it into your computer, it's gonna look like this. I use Affinity Suite. It's user-friendly, and it's so easy to learn, and I love the software, the graphic software. Here you go. Okay, so when you scan it, you're going to upload it to your graphic software or Canva or your photo editing software. And when you upload it, make sure you crop it. Cropping it keeps it at the exact size that you cut it. If I'm cutting out the metal dies with a 5x7, that's what you want to crop this to, because you don't want nothing off. And when you upload it and crop it, it's going to look like this. All right. After you do that, you're going to go in and you're going to put in your greetings. Once you put in your greetings, you're going to export it as a JPEG image. Once you do that, it's going to look like this. There you go. It's going to look like that, right? 5x7. It's important that you have the right size. 5x7. Once you do that, my printer, and I have a Canon, a Pixma Canon Easy Print printer. So it prints, it's a crafter's printer, and it prints all different size paper, 12x12, 4x6, 5x7, 7x10. It does all that. This is a 5x7. So I'm going to take this right here, want to print. I'm going to put in a 5x7 and print this out. And I'm going to show you that process right now. Okay, so it printed, and this is how it looks. I had to switch cameras because my camera on my other phone was not doing right. So here we go. Anyway, this is how it's going to look. A 5x7. Forget the white part. This is a 5x7. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to remove all the dies from before, because of course it's going to look different. So, and I'm going to take the dies, and also when you inputting your greetings onto the software, and when you're putting them in here, try not to go too big, because when your cut line is not on the outside, it goes in some. So, and if you do your greetings too big, it's gonna end up cutting it off. So, and we're gonna put this here. I love this method because, like I said, I could do a whole batch of labels, and It doesn't matter what shape or size the greeting is. You know, and I could just go ahead on and. Now, in some cases, it might cut some black lining. Some cases, it looks good with the black lining around it. Some cases, you may not want that, and you might want to trim it. But most of the time, I get the perfect line. And then I run it through. This joker is heavy. Alright. Joker is heavy, and I shouldn't be lifting anything because I have my rotary blades is messed up. Alright, so I'm gonna run this through. And there you have it. There you have it. And they perfect. They perfect. Look at that. All right, so I'm gonna leave you with the cheat sheet. Follow the cheap sheet. The cheap. Not cheap. Sheet. Ay. I'm a mess. And it involves 15 steps to do this. And you're going to be excited. Once you do it, you're going to be like, oh, I got to do more. Because it's just simple. And then, also, too, when you're done, you see I have it on my computer, right? I was able to go on my computer, take it, print it out, and cut it. And you don't have to save these. I don't know why I saved mine, but you don't have to save them, because you have it on your printer. And another key thing, because you're probably wondering why they come out so bright. They're black, as you can see, right? They don't look like because I used to print them out and it would look like this, right? Yeah. For all my sentiments, just my greetings. My greetings is what goes on in front of the card. My sentiments is the paragraph. I put those inside of the card. I don't mind printing those with regular copy paper. I mean, not copy paper, white cardstock paper. But what I don't do no more, I make sure I print with photo paper. Photo paper makes a big difference with your greetings because they're nice and bright. They're not dull looking. All right, so that's why they look like that. And but that's how you do batch cuttings of your labels with the metal dies. All right, I hope this has helped you, and look out for the cheat sheet. All right, and you guys have a wonderful day.